In this video, I'm going to tell you guys a secret. The rarity of global auras isn't actually 1 in 100 million. The Ragnaröker device makes all 100 million pluses 10 million plus auras. Now that might sound weird to you, but that means that, well, the rarity of the 100 million plus auras is no longer actually 100 million plus. They are all now a different rarity because of the fact that the Ragnaröker device gives a really overpowered luck boost. Now, this is because the displayed rarity is kind of lying to you guys. It is actually slightly different if you do the math because of the actual look, because the rarity of these auras is actually shown not accounting for the look. It is just the base rarity if you're rolling with 1x luck. And because the Ragnaröker device gives you quite a lot of luck, I will now tell you guys the actual rarity of 100 million plus auras using the Ragnaröker device. Now, before I start with the video, guys, I want to ask you guys to please subscribe, as we are getting insanely close to our 5,000 subscriber goal, which will give me the content creator role. So I'll be more recognizable in the community, guys, and you guys will be able to recognize me as well. So let's get back to the video. Now, I got these chances using the base Ragnaröker device, no disaster buff, and the gravitational device. I have the total luck from 11 rolls from my best left-handed gauntlets video, which you should check out. And well, I will be using that figure to be getting the rarity of these auras. To get the chance of getting an aura, you divide the aura's rarity by the current amount of luck that you have. So, for example, the total from the Gravitational Device and the Ragnaröker is 109.44. So, if you divide that by 11 to get each roll, you get 9.92. So, that means that you have 9.92x luck per roll, which is actually better than the Flesh Device. But, well, it's slightly different because the Gravitational has a sudden luck boost on every 11th roll. But this is the average, just to make it a little bit more simple. So, Breakthrough means, well, that the aura is gotten outside of biome. It's usually the bigger rarity or the displayed rarity of any aura, like Bloodlust. This is a normally a 1 in 50 million in Hell biome, but it is a 1 in 300 million outside of Hell biome, which is the Breakthrough. So now the native is the rarity of an aura that was obtained inside a biome. So for example, Impeached is a 1 in 200 million breakthrough, but a 1 in 40 million inside of the corruption biome. So let's get into every single global aura now. Now let's start with Aegis. Now this is normally a 1 in 825 million, but with the Ragnaröker device luck, you divide it by 9.92, by the way. This is a 1 in 83,165,323. So this is the rarest displayed rarity in Souls RNG, which is actually a 1 in 80 million about, meaning that there is no such thing as 100 million plus auras anymore if you are using something like the Ragnaröker. So now, Sovereign, a 1 in 750 million is actually a 1 in 75,604,839, which, well, these numbers are really big, but that just shows you guys that while these auras are still a lot more common than they've ever been, they are still, well, not the easiest to get, of course. So now, let's get the odds of Matrix Overdrive. So this is normally a 1 in 503 million, which is about a 1 in 10 chance every single time you roll a Matrix. So this is a 1 in 50,705,645. So basically, just Matrix. The normal rarity of Matrix when rolling without any luck. Now, let's get out to Ruins. So this aura is a 1 in 500 million. You divide that by the luck, and you get 1 in 50,403,226, which is the actual rarity of the aura. And, well, to believe that a 1 in 500 million is a 1 in 50 million is pretty insane to me. Now, Apostolos, which is normally a 1 in 444 million in any biome, is in reality actually a 1 in 44 million 758,065. So now, the Breakthrough of Gargantua. Now, I actually have this aura, so I can have it equipped. So now, this is a 1 in 430 million usually. So if you divide it to get the actual rarity, it's a 1 in 43,346,774, which is actually really close to its native biome rarity, which is 1 in 43 million. And if you divide that by the rarity, is 1 in 4,334,677, which, wow, that makes it so that you get global auras a lot faster. Now, the Breakthrough Abyssal Hunter is a 1 in 400 million, but it is actually a 1 in 40,332,581, which is pretty wild to think about again. Now, the native is 1 in 10,080,645. Atlas. So the breakthrough is 1 in 36,290,323, and the native is 1 in 9,072,581. Now, Bloodlust breakthrough is 1 in 300 million, but in reality, it's 1 in 30,241,900. 935, which is again insane. Its native is 1 in 50 million, which is the same chance as Matrix, and well, it's actually 1 in 5,040,323. Now, Overture History has a chance of 1 in 300 million, but it is actually a 1 in 30,241,935. Now, Archangel is a 1 in 250 million. I need this thing if the Archangel device is actually coming out, guys, in Neon 1, or I'm cooked. So this is a 1 in 25,201,613, which it might seem like a lot, but getting 10 million pluses back then in Era 5 before all this Ragnaröker stuff and OP gauntlets was pretty different. So Impeached is a 1 in 200 million aura breakthrough, but it's actually a 1 in 20,161,290 in the actuality. So the native is 1 in 40 million, one of the lowest native ranges for 100 million plus aura, except Radiant, of course, which is actually a 1 in 4,032,258. Now, Symphony is a 1 in 175 million, quite a lot, but in reality, it's a 1 in 17,641,129 if you just keep on rolling for a while. All the things you can get while just normally rolling. Now, Overture is a 1 in 150 million. That's actually a 1 in 15,120,967. Wow. Starscourge Radiant, which I recently got another one of, but I can't find out if it was breakthrough or not because the stat tracker is still down. Devs, fix this. Breakthrough was a 1 in 100 million, but in reality, it's a 1 in 10,080,645. This is always a 1 in 10 million at this point. Wow. The native, which is usually 1 in 10 million in Starfall, is actually 1 in 1,008,065. Whoa, this aura is actually a 1 in 1 million in Starfall. And finally, after that long list of global auras, the Chromatic Genesis, a 1 in 99,999,999, that's a mouthful, which is actually just a 1 in 10,080,645. Basically the same as Starscourge Radiant Breakthrough. That was all the global auras. A lot more common than you might think, because the Ragnaröker device changes everything, especially if it's when using the Gravitational Device. I am surprised that I've actually broken my cooked high score, which used to be 4.8 million, in between my Bloodlust breakthrough and my Abyssal Hunter breakthrough, as now it's been 5.1 million rolls since my last global. It is an understatement to say that this account is cooked. I think that this account is fried, it's down the drain, it's in the sewage system, and it's in the waste treatment facility. This account, I don't think I should be using anymore, guys, but please like and subscribe if you guys want to see me actually use this account, and if you want to get these 100 million pluses, which are actually just 10 million pluses. And well, goodbye.